I shared with you guys not long ago about Cameron working on turning my pasture into his new home. And we're making some progress on that. We knew we had two good-sized trees. Well, one good-sized tree, one other tree that was gonna have to come out of the way before the dozer work could start. And one of them we knew we couldn't drop safely, so we hired a tree company to come and take it down. They've got the dozer here already, 700H, ready to do work, but they're not gonna start for another week or so. Wagner's Tree Company out of, I think, Chesapeake, Ohio, came over and dropped this big old sycamore tree for us, and man, this sycamore's a monster. Another 30-inch base tree, if not bigger. But what I'm coming out here to do is, well, I'm going to share you the footage of me dropping the little walnut tree that was left. And it was one of those things where the tree company would have charged a little bit more to go ahead and drop it, but we knew we could do it safely, so save that little bit of money and dropped it ourselves. You'll probably get a kick out of how I went about that, because I was by myself. And of course I did want to make sure that it didn't fall on the neighbor's shed or the neighbor's house or my fence. So, well, you'll see. But we got it done. But I wanted to come out here and kind of show Cameron out here working on his home site, because he's been hard at it. As soon as they dropped that tree the first night, he was out here in the pouring rain, cutting the limbs off, getting the branches all cleaned up, making a brush pile, and now he's dragging the logs out of the way. Pretty proud of him. He's never even, run tractors and all that kind of stuff, but he's just getting out here doing it. And I will tell you that I've stayed out of it for the most part. If he needs advice for something, if he's struggling with something, I'll help him out. But there's some pride that goes into preparing your own home site. And so I've kind of tried to leave him to do enough of the work so that he can feel that. And I'm proud of him. He's doing a good job. He come out here tonight and he was running the 041 steel, and he got it hung up. So he got the tractor over here and lifted up on the log to get the bar broke free, which, as you know, can be a real good way to bend a bar on a chainsaw. And he thought he did. And he texted me and he said, "Man, I think I'm gonna owe you a bar on your chainsaw." I said, "Don't worry about it, man. It's that's all part of learning. It is what it is." But I came down and the bar was fine. No big deal. In fact, he's gone ahead and used it to cut up the rest of this tonight, and apparently carve a little I don't know if him or Chandler did this. Actually, the first night that they were out here in the rain, I wasn't home because I took Caden on a little camp out. But Cameron and Chandler, his buddy, were out here and got all the branches cut up and all that. And I kind of hated that I missed that, because, there's just something going on at the farm and I hate to be missing out. But now I've been working on the cabin all day, and Cameron got home from work and he just jumped right in, started dragging these logs out of the way and finishing cutting up what was left to cut up. He's trying to get the big logs moved into a stack that'll be over here out of where they're going to be doing the excavating. That way, whenever they show up, they can get right to work. They don't have to wait on us to get anything ready, which is smart. That's going to save him money, because he's paying by the hour for those machines to run, and they don't need to be waiting on us. Now, I'll kind of flash over and let you see me drop the walnut tree that was over in the corner. This is exactly where I wanted to drop it, was right out in this field away from the other pile, so we could cut them up separately. But what I wanted to make sure didn't happen was that for some reason it would fall the opposite direction and get over here into the fence or the neighbor's shed, which is close to the property line there. I got me a bale of twine and a hammer, tied the twine to the hammer and threw it up over the highest branch that I could reach. And then I took that twine, tied it to my tow rope, pulled the tow rope up over that branch and around the tree, hooked it together, hooked a chain to it, and I got my big Dodge truck and I pulled pressure on it. I cut my wedge in the face of it where I wanted, the direction I wanted it to fall. And then I started the back cut, and as soon as the tree started to lean, since I was here by myself and couldn't control the tension on the tree, I stopped cutting and I went. hopped in the truck and pulled just a little bit more to put pressure. Well, when I did, I heard it pop and start falling. I didn't want it to fall over towards the communication lines and tear something up. So I basically just gassed it in the truck and went ahead and pulled it and broke it off. It splintered some. It's not the prettiest thing, but we had it under control and it worked well, and it was kind of fun. You know, it's fun to get out and do stuff like that. All right, so Cameron has never drug logs before or really done much with the chain and all that stuff, but he's pretty smart with the whole, you know, physics side of things and seeing how things work. So he had a pretty good plan here, using my quick hitch and the chain to hook up to it, raise the front end so it wouldn't skid the ground, and get it over here in position. But now he's trying to figure out how to get it unhooked, I think. What's the problem?
Can't get unhooked.
Why not?
Because I'm out of room to pull forward. I mean, I guess I could probably...
Well, drop it down. Unhook, drop it down enough to where you can for sure get it unhooked. All right, unhook your chain, throw it down. Now, you can drive over the ditch, or you can pull up as far as you can and then back through here, either way. And then push it up, unhook your chain, and yeah, start your pile right up against the fence right there. A lot of this stuff is, you know, when you've never even ran a tractor before. Shoot, he hardly even mows the yard because I like running my little Kubota. So I usually do the mowing and let him weed eat. But look at him. Putting him through the ditch over there.
It's terrifying.
Man, you got that four-wheeling feeling, don't you?
It's terrifying.
Nah, it ain't going nowhere. You're good. I've been through there I don't know how many times, and you know, but when you're used to it and you've done it, you know what you can get by with, and he doesn't have that seat of the pants feel yet, so I'm trying to teach him in a controlled environment, I guess. What you doing there? You need a hand? Just hop over and reach under and grab it.
At that point, I just wanted to see if I could do it.
If you gave me one more second, I was going to take a run and go and hit you in the rear end, knock you over. Think that'll work?
Maybe.
Unless it don't.
Well, maybe.
You want to wrestle? Well, maybe. Ain't a lot. He might be better at it than I am. I know, you know, a lot of you don't know me personally, don't see me in action with my family and all that, but I try to share, you know, enough to where you can get to know me, what I'm all about. But I'm gonna tell you, this is it. This is what I'm all about. It's exciting to me to see him get ready to start his life and get out here and do this stuff. Kind of like, you know, my daughter and her coffee shop. She said she wanted to open a coffee shop. My wife wanted to be involved in it, and I could help, so I built it out and did as much as I could to kind of help her get going, because I'm just excited to see them get started in their life and do the things they want to do, and it's pretty cool. It kind of adds another element to it to get to share it with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing all that. I'll keep you updated on how things are going here. We'll probably get a little bit of footage of the dozer work once they get started on that. They're gonna have to put a septic in and the whole works, so yeah. Lots of changes taking place on Peaks Peak, but it's exciting stuff. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We appreciate y'all watching. And don't forget, get outside and enjoy God's creation. It's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.